Hi there, it's Catherine here from Inky Fingered Cat. I've got two pieces of cardstock that at some point I've obviously mopped up something. It looks like distress oxides that were very wet, so there's not a huge amount of pigment on them. There's definitely something there to start with. And I've just cut them into ATC size, so I think that they went together like that, and there was a little bit more on either side, but yeah, so I'm going to start with those. And I'm going to do some really simple Stampin type ATCs. And I thought I would use the Happy Celebrations kit. And the reason, stamp set, sorry, not kit, stamp set. And the reason being is I really like the washi background, but I thought, well, actually we could do some nice placement of the stamps and see what happens, and then put something on the top. Because I really like these sort of more wishy-washy type ones. Oh, I like that brush stroke one there. So it's giving the idea that something's been painted when actually it's an ink with a stamp. So I quite like that idea. So I need a stamp block, probably quite a long one because I quite a long stamp, and I need to choose some colours. So, how about Sweet Sugar Plum on this one? There we go. And I'm just going to stamp it slightly off edge, just because I don't particularly want the white thing at the end. There we go, that's nice. And another one there. That's nice. I like a lot. Don't know what that accent was, but there you go. Okay. If you're not quite sure how many to stamp, stamp 3. 3 is the magic number. So that's one. Because it's a pink or a red based ink, it's going to stain my stamps, but never mind. Not important. It'll only stain them and it won't come off on something else. It just turns them all quite pink. And for this one, I think I'm going to go for Dapper Denim. Oh, there was a little bit of a lift then, never mind. Nope, do you know what, that's absolutely fine. I think it's hitting some resist there, which makes me think that there was some other kind of ink down there as well, or some other kind of medium, because it's not soaking into the paper. So I think when I take a little bit of tissue, it'll probably blot off some of it. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that though, that's fine. Okay, so there's my starting point. I'm actually thinking I might add a bit of Daffodil Delight to this one, which is a bit weird, bit of a weird combination, but I'm liking it. Yeah, I think that works like that. Probably should have gone for a smaller block, never mind. As I said, if in doubt of how many to stamp, stamp 3. Now, I'm not entirely sure what focal image to choose for either of these. So, let's move the stamp set to one side and choose an image. Now, I do like Serene silhouettes, and I've not used those for a while. I'm thinking maybe it'll work nicely. But I am thinking it needs to be black, and I know that my black archival is not very inked up. So I'm going to use my stamp platform, because at least that means I can put it on and stamp it several times. Yes, it needs to be on the rubber side, so that's what we're on. Now, if I move that up to 1 inch, let's just check. Yes, I want it that way off. You know what, if I do it that way around, it's even better. So I know my archival hasn't got much ink on it, but a stamp platform's brilliant because, as you can see, that was a rubbish first impression. But you can go back with more ink and more ink, more ink. And even more, until you're happy that that's a nice black image. I just want a little bit more at the bottom. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so that's that one. Now, do I do the tree for the other one? I think I do. So, again, just going to use the magnets to keep that in place. That will do fine. Yes, happy with that. And so now I just need to ink up my tree and then do it a few more times until I'm happy with the darkness of the black. So, I actually think I'm going to edge the blue one with the dapper denim, and I'm just going to tap it against the ink pad, which will give quite a grungy edge because it's such a juicy ink pad. Beautiful, like that. And I think I'm going to do the same with the sweet sugar plum for this one. Really love that it's sort of it's quite a muted but dark pink. The sweet sugar plum, I think it works really nicely. Okay, so there we go. 2 simple ATCs using Stampin'. Admittedly, this was not a completely white piece of cardstock to start with, but it had got very little on it. So, to be honest, I could have just quickly added a bit of ink on and just smooshed it and then wiped it off, and it would have given a similar effect. But using those fabulous stamps from Happy Celebrations, which I've just stuck handily on the top, so using the long stripe, the splattery type one, and the smaller brush stroke type one, and then using the fabulous Serene silhouettes to create the silhouette images. So I hope you enjoyed those. They'll make really cute little card toppers if they're not traded as ATCs. You know, there's no reason why you couldn't use these as a card topper. Which is pretty much what I do with a lot of my ATCs, is I will eventually end up turning them into cards. Some I do trade and some I don't. I keep because I think, no, that'll make a really nice card topper, and I think that this is a really nice way of doing your little mini artworks, keeping it quite simple and getting quite an arty and distinctive look from them. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. But until next time, bye.